What is going on? We're back. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It is the 14th of January, 2025, and we are still having these conversations regarding DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's what DEI stands for. And if you don't know now, then I don't know what to tell you, fam. I don't know what to tell you, but DEI is dangerous. Hiring someone based on skin color, gender, sexual expression, not based on merit, not based on the capabilities of them doing their job. I want someone that's going to do their job, not blame me because they can't or struggle doing their job. That's the way I look at it. People can disagree with me on that. I'm cool with that. Disagreements is okay. But at the end of the day, when the rubber hits the road, you will see and learn. It's really interesting what's going on in this country. Again, I've been saying this for years and years and years that there's something not right. And I think something bigger than the California wildfires is going to happen. And by the way, they had arsonists. Arsonists were out there, setting fires. It's really crazy. Like, setting fires, pretending to be firefighters, and doing all these things that doesn't benefit humanity, doesn't benefit our civilization. There's also another thing, but I'm just trying to get to my. I'm going to post this on X. All right, so let's get into it. So, Los Angeles Fire Department's diversity chief blames fire victims. I thought we weren't victim blaming anymore. I thought we weren't doing that. Blames fire victims in shocking viral video defending DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. The shocking video shows the leader of diversity, equity, and inclusion, the Los Angeles Fire Department, appear to blame helpless fire victims. Okay? To blame helpless fire victims as massive blazes continue to tear through the city of angels or devils. In the public relations video that reemerged from 2019, Deputy Chief Christine Larson, who has the Equity and Human Rights Bureau, defended the fire department's use of DEI hiring practices. She then addressed the concerns that female firefighters may not be strong enough to carry a man out of a burning building, to which he simply responded, "He got himself in the wrong place. If I have to carry him out of a fire. Aren't you here to fight fires and help people?" There's 24 people that have died. Did they get themselves in the wrong place? No. They needed help. Oh, these people are disgusting, man. These people are disgusting. The comment infuriated many online, considering at least 16 people have died in the California fires, which have also wiped out an estimated 40,000 acres of land, 12,300 homes, and other structures. They have also forced 180,000 people to evacuate and have caused at least $135 in damages, $1 billion in damages, which would have topped the damage from any hurricane to hit the United States except for Katrina in 2005. Los Angeles Fire Department Assistant Chief Christine Larson should not be in her position if a heavy man is someone who won't even consider rescuing from a fire. That was from a California resident. She's better off working at Walmart or McDonald's. I agree. Others took aim at Larson's comments in the video, insisting residents want to be rescued by someone they can identify with. I don't give a shit about somebody. I don't give an F about somebody's gender or race. If my house is on fire, please come and save me. I don't care about your gender. I don't care about your race. I don't care if you look like me. We're all humans. We're all supposed to be humans to each other. Just come and save me. And you want to identify with me? No. I'm gonna make a video criticizing your dumb ass. So anyway, here's one. Here's this clown here. There she is. There's a clown, bozo. Right? I don't care about their sexual orientation. That's not important to me. You want to see someone that responds to your house to an emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. No, I don't. I want to see someone respond to me that is a capable firefighter. It could be a white person, it could be a white woman, it could be someone that is capable, and they were hired based on merit, not race, not sexual expression or gender or skin color. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. No, just because somebody might look like me, they might not understand my situation better. No, no. You guys are trying to rewrite the world. You guys are trying to rewrite reality. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. But many online said they do not care that their rescuers would look like them. That's what I just said. And if they did, they would want somebody who appeared physically fit for the dangerous job. In a burning building situation, I assure you, I don't want someone who looks like me, wrote T. Beckard Adams, the program director of National Journalism Center at Young America's Foundation. I don't want Timule Philip Seymour Hoffman. And said, I want Ving Rhames busting in like the Kool-Aid man. Yeah, conservative commentator Colin Rugg also hit out at Larson's comments. Los Angeles Fire Department Assistant Chief Christine Larson says when people's houses are burning down, they want a firefighter to show up who looks like them. This is why they're in the predicament that they're in today. And whose fault is that? No, whose fault is that? Gavin Newsom? Yes. DEI hiring? Yes. Radical leftist Democrats? Yes. Don't know, don't care mentalities? Yes. And the list goes on and on. The list goes on and on. Hot take, people just want someone to show up who will stop their house from burning down. That's all I want. But we live in see, what I've been saying is based in facts, in reality. Okay, so there's some of that. It's a lot of damage, man. Some critics have even argued that the city's focus on woke efforts have taken precedence over properly staffing and equipping its firefighters. So them having a woke ideology is more important than them actually having proper equipment, like adequate fire trucks, adequate firefighters, right? The wokeness is more important than the actual job itself. And this is why they're in the predicament that they're in. In fact, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass demanded that the fire department make an extra $49 million in budget cuts just one day before the devastating Palisades fire broke out. So cut the budget. Yeah, just go out there, cut the budget, slash more. And then when they get into a negative situation, due to their negative choices, they're a dog howling in the wind. They're a cat meowing at the moon. This cut is already on top of $17.6 million of cuts in our latest budget. The extra cuts would have shut down 16 fire stations and crippled the department's ability to respond to emergencies, sources said. Meanwhile, some of the county's wealthiest residents have hired private firefighters to protect their homes as the A-listers find refuge in expensive motels. So they have, A-list celebrities have private firefighters. Oh, it's crazy. Jamie Lee, okay, John Legend, yada, 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 Hearst Fire. Right? Look at this, man. This is crazy. So this is what I'm saying, man. DEI has consequences. It has some serious consequences. Yeah, some serious consequences. All right, so let me see if I can find this here. So I'm just going to look up Los Angeles Fire Department ad and see what we have here. Well, I'm just looking for it here. It's funny. It's like the first video. Hold on, I gotta find it. Okay. I mean, this is from the Los Angeles. I mean, this one went viral. Like about them cutting the budget and all that stuff. It's crazy, man. Here, let me go find this DEI video here. Okay, here's this video. Wait till I show you. It's fucking hilarious, man. Okay, here we go. Here's this video, man. You don't believe me? Believe it for yourself. Or watch it for yourself.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire. You want to see some.
You know, their policies are trash, man. They've always been trash. They've always been trash. So this is the viral video. She's an equity. Hold on, let's pull this up here. She's an equity and human resources from the like I don't know. She's a chief, right? And it's all her info. Right? She, 33-year veteran of the Los Angeles Fire Department prior to joining to the LAFD. Here's earned her bachelor's degree in sociology. Anyway, this is her profile here. This is her saying that. Oh, it's just crazy. And so this is what went viral. And then they got this CNN clip here. Listen to this.
Let me be clear. The $17 million budget cut and the elimination of our civilian positions like our mechanics did and has and will continue to severely impact our ability to repair our apparatus. So with that, we have over 100 fire apparatus out of service. And having these apparatus in the proper amount of mechanics would have helped. And so it did absolutely negatively impact.
Right? Not having adequate resources has negative consequences. Right? It's crazy, man. So this is the video. Someone's mocking this person. Okay, hold on. Let's go down here. I mean, this is it's just. Oh, look. Oh my God. They put this on the back of a. Fuck. They put this on the back of LA's fire truck. It said, "Fire doesn't discriminate, but we do." LF new slogan. You want to see someone that responds, right? Like, it's so crazy. Yo, that's wild, man. No way. You got homeless people pooping on the streets. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts, man. Oh, it's so crazy in this country now. They don't get it. They never will get it. So you have that story going on. What else do we got here? Let's see. Let me go to some Toronto here. So they're robbing another jewelry store place in Toronto. Right? Another smash and grab jewelry store in Scarborough's Golden Mile area. See this brother here standing around? That's all he's going to do is just stand around. I don't know what's going on. You should know. I mean, you've been living life, aren't you? You guys are just under the sun. You guys just don't get it. It's just funny. Okay, there's this stupid article about Justin Trudeau. I gotta find it. Hold on. Oh, here's the article. Look, listen to how stupid this is. Maybe Canadians were the problem, not Justin Trudeau. No, sir. No, absolutely not. We weren't the problem. You got to pay to read it. So Ian McGugan, you're a fool. You really are lost, dog. I'm not the problem. Trudeau is the problem. That's his article. Well, maybe Canadians were the problem. And right, they're gonna make you pay. I'm not gonna pay to watch to read it. So this is by the National. So a failure. I've been saying that for years. He is a failure. A failure. Here's how 8 prominent analysis access Trudeau's time in power. If the arc of the moral universe is long but bends towards justice, the arc of his oratory became tiresome and bent toward justice. Go down. Justin Trudeau swept into office in late 2015, trumping sunny ways, and announces his exit early in 2025. In a cloud of, I think that's acrimony. Here is how the analysts, some non-partisan, some more so, assess his time in office. Canada has mostly enjoyed the mature political leadership. Both liberal and conservative prime ministers made promises and conciliation essential to national well-being, attributes that are virtues in a nation marked by pluralism and diversity. Prime ministers have been adapted, paying attention to what citizens see as important and recognizing when something needs fixing. I'm not going to go through it all. That's going to have to be another stream that I'm going to have to do and go down to the key points, but people understand anyway. It just goes to show you, right? Trudeau to address Canadians as Liberal caucus pushes him to resign. Okay. Right. It's a whole article here. I'm not going to go through it all night. Right. And then just the professors talking about it. Right. Right. And he's worse than his father. Right. From his legacy emerged 4 important lessons for future prime minister. Good intentions are not enough. Ground any institution reforms in a firm understanding of first principles, of which checks are essential to produce good policy. Keep those canny senior, often older advisors around who know the system and how to get things done. Govern for the whole country, not just the parts. I can agree with that. Right? Justin Trudeau can't just govern for the parts that agrees with him. He has to govern for the whole country. Like policies that's going to benefit everybody, not just, if you're a Democrat or you're liberal, the policies only benefit me. Or LGBT, I'm just going to virtual signal to the left only. It should be for everybody. This is why he failed. Right? I think his efforts is blunting the impact of the Trump administration in 2017 and 2021 were mostly successful. And the numbers show that Canadians were far less infected by COVID-19 than other comparable nations. This is no small part due to the government of Canada's response. That said, the economy of Canada hardly grew under his government. Efforts to raise productivity and competitiveness largely failed. So there's a whole thing here, right? Increasingly, his speeches, like answers to journalists' questions, became formulaic. I think it's formulaic. Yep. Value statement demonstrating that his government understood the problem and thought it was important, followed by recitation of programs that presumably proved they were addressing. He just kept repeating the same thing over and over again. I played it. This is why he's out. That's not going to go for a guy like me. Not going to go for a guy like me. Anyway, I don't want to go too much on that. But there's a lot of articles coming out about him. So you got that going on, right? About Trudeau and his failed policy. I'm glad he's out. I feel good every single day because I predicted it. It's like I picked a Donald Trump victory, and it feels good. I don't have to do so much YouTube anymore because I was right. I think the impact that I've made on simple, complex systems is 10 over. Look at this person from Oshawa. The job market is terrible. He's 28. He lives in Oshawa. He's not a student or anything. I'm looking for a full-time job for about 9 months now, and there's nothing available. I've applied for hundreds of jobs. I'm only looking for minimum wage jobs. Basically, there's nothing available. It's unbelievable that there isn't more to easy get work available. Okay, thank Justin Trudeau for that. Never in my life have I felt poorer than today. Yeah, there you go. There's some more articles. I'm just telling you the consensus. I have a few bumps that have a bit benign and have been living with it for the most of my life. Towards the end, going to get paid. I just walked over there feeling like I wasted a morning. The place was really nice and stuff. Okay. You want to learn the hard way? You got it. Why don't Valley Villages have dressing rooms anymore? It's a good question. It's a good question. Because during the lockdowns, they were renovated, so there were no more dressing rooms. And now every new one I come across is just built without a dressing room. And mine at all. Why would I buy clothes if I don't know if it fits me? That's why they steal them. Here's your answer. Lakeshore from Bathurst to Ontario Place. Racism against Indians. Don't care. F you very much. Thanks for the idiot blocking one of the train exit doors on Bloor and Young, forcing me to plow through them like a damn truck. I'm tired of the excuse me please every damn time I need to exit the train. There are no freaking excuses for that. Who are we breaking in stubborn homes? If you're sitting on the blue seat on the TTC, can't stand, don't like it, stop coming. Left lane hoggers, why? I don't know. I have no idea, man. Can't figure it out. Unemployment people with degrees. Yep. Unemployed people with degrees. What's your degree and how long have you been unemployed? Yeah, there is people with degrees that are unemployed. Yes, there is. That's a real thing. Sounds like sounds like unemployment is pretty high, and based on Ford's comments today about tariffs, it could get worse. So I'm curious, how many people with degrees are looking for work, and how long have you been looking for, and what's the job search been like? Many job postings like on LinkedIn and likely are fake, often used to boost brand visibility and collect resumes for future positions. To avoid this, don't limit your job search to just these platforms. Also, verify job posting by checking the company's official website and, if possible, apply directly there. The developer shared on Reddit here how they suspected many remote job listings were fake. They switched to using Google Maps to find companies and sent their resume to multiple at once, leading to job offers. You can apply for the method for on-site job searching. For example, searching for a bar or pub on Google Maps and send your resume to all the results. This could help you find a local job. Good luck. They got fake jobs in the job market. Make that make sense. Okay, these people have law degrees and things of this nature. You can go down. Look, 9 years of progressive experience in my field. Was employed for 15 months, actively searching for 10 months. Finally landed a role in December 2024. It has been a dream role for me. Definitely keep going. Yeah, man. A lot of the young people need work, man. They need jobs. Companies drowning in debt. They are zombies. Labor mismatch due to too many people with too many useless degrees. While there aren't enough people in trades, brain drain in school. Graduates are taught to get good scores on exams, but not actually think or learn. That's been happening for decades. Yep, he's right. Now we have to go and look at what civilization collapses. I was doing some research on this. What we're living through is nihilism. And gang, what is nihilism? So I'm learning more and more every day. Can we get the AI version? Where's the AI? Like the Gemini. Been using that. Oh, where is the Gemini, man? Whatever. It should have came up, right? I don't know. I don't know why it didn't come up. If I use Gemini, it comes up on my phone. So what we're all experiencing is nihilism. Okay, that's what we're all experiencing. So let's go to Chat GPT then. Let's make sure this. Okay, so that's okay. I want to go to Chat GPT. Oh, I gotta log into it. Hold on a second. Because I wanna show you what these things are here, so that people can see. All right, so there it is there, right? So we're gonna put what nihilism is. think I might have spelled it wrong. So I think that's it there. Yeah, that's it. All right. So nihilism is a philosophical perspective or belief system that posits that life lacks inherent meaning, purpose, or value. Is often associated with skepticism, both traditional, moral, religious, and societal norms. Nihilism challenges the idea that any objective foundation exists for truth, ethics, or human purpose. Right. So a lot of these guys are nihilists. That's exactly what they are. How come that's not coming up? Okay, here it is. There we go. So understand when a society collapses, right? You know, the people that don't give a shit about what anybody else thinks and cares about, well, it might be considered civilization collapse. That's what they say from the information that I'm gathering. Civilization collapse refers to the significant decline or complete disintegration of complex societal structures, institutions, and systems. It often involves a breakdown of governance, economy, culture, and social cohesion, resulting in widespread chaos, reduced quality of life for the population. The collapse can occur over a short period or span of centuries and has been observed throughout history in various forms. Common cause of civilization collapse, environmental factors. Don't they talk about climate change? Every day, don't they talk about climate change? Yes. Resource depletion, deforestation, water scarcity. There was no water in the fire hydrants in California. Natural disasters. We're talking about that, the fires that was going on in California. Economic decline, over reliance on unsustainable systems, monoculture, agriculture, trade network disruption, economic inequality leading to instability. Going through that right now today. Political, because people can't buy a home and they can barely afford food. And what happens in Canada? They only have $200 or less in their bank account. Okay, this is civilization collapse. I'm just showing you. Like, I don't have to make things up. It's crazy. Look, so we know that, right? Okay. So let's check. I mean, we checking out. They talk about climate change, right? We have to implement a carbon tax in Canada to combat climate change. That's what Justin Trudeau was saying. That's exactly what he was saying. Okay, so civilization collapse, climate change, resource depletion, natural disaster, or reliance on unsustainable systems. Okay, so now political instability, corruption or ineffective governance, internal conflicts or civil wars, failure to adapt to changing circumstances. Didn't they say, oh, excuse me, didn't they say, oh, just Donald Trump is a fascist and Donald Trump is compared to Hitler and on it goes. Oh, come on, Kamala Harris and all of that stuff that's going on, right? Social issues, loss of shared cultural or religious values, that's going on too. Class disparities or social fragmentation, depopulation due to disease, famine, or migration. We got the illegal migrants coming over the border. We got that going on, right? Got that going on, don't we? Okay. External pressures, invasions of prolonged wars, competition for resources in other societies, technological or strategic failures, inability to manage technological advancements, overexpansion without logistical or infrastructural support. Historical examples: the Roman Empire declined due to political corruption, economic troubles, and invasions by barbarian tribes. Mayan civilization possibly collapsed due to the deforestation, drought, and internal strife. Easter Island exportation of natural resources led to societal breakdown. The Indus Valley civilization likely declined due to the environmental changes and loss of trade routes. Modern concerns. Modern societies face challenges such as climate change. See, told you. Right? Resource depletion, geopolitical tensions that could potentially lead to collapse if not addressed. Some scholars warn that the possibility of global collapse due to interconnected systems and globalized dependence. Right, and then it talks about that. But that's it. If you don't know, now you know. All right, so let's see what the next thing here is. Oh, they're just wild, man. Oh, classic Kamala. Oh, she's back. Harris Rutherford word saw advice to LA fire victims as lame duck VP winds down term. So basically, these victims should be unburdened by what has been. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, here's this video. I got to show you this video of Gavin Newsom shaking back and forth. It's actually pretty disgusting what he was doing. Like he's dancing. Let's see.
Hi, it's Yaya.
Oh, here it is right here. Okay. Oh man, that guy Gavin Newsom's incompetent. But he's like shaking back and forth. Watch this shit.
Good to see you. Not great to see you under these circumstances. Yeah. As you stand here, look around, what goes through your mind?
Well, I just complete and utter devastation.
Watch it.
Memories, mementos, traditions, lifestyle, all of it gone. I mean, it's overwhelming. And respectfully, from someone that's been to a lot of these, I mean, Tubbs Fire, I thought I'd never seen anything like that. 5,600 structures destroyed, and then of course Camp, 18,000, 85 lives lost. But the scale of this, the scope, and the fact that we have 5 active fires we're battling now is just extraordinary.
Rebuilding, not going to be easy. We know building housing in California is not always easy. Yep. Is there red tape that you can cut through to make
42 secret
California is not always easy?
Yep. We're looking at a series of executive orders. I want to do it statewide, of course. I've been working on this for years, 42 secret reforms. We've got to do more. But right now, it's focusing on the rebuild and recovery. Of course, a big part of that is prepping the site, getting all the debris removal done, dealing with the hazardous waste, getting that done as quickly as possible, getting those contracts in order. At the same time, simultaneously getting the individual assistance, the small business loans and the like, moving. At the same time we're doing that, we're already working now on executive orders and working with the legislative leadership. I was just talking about legislative leaders on how we move to streamline that entire process. By the way, that includes some of the Coastal Commission work, particularly out here on the coast, where it's obvious that's going to be a huge issue too.
I mean, so what specifically does that look like?
We're working through old strategies that we did up in Paradise. These are more contemporary strategies of focusing on one-stop shopping, making sure that we have an expedited approval process to make sure that we're dealing with a myriad of issues. I was just talking to Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii, who had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties, and making sure that we have an expedited approval process to make sure that we're dealing with a myriad of issues. I was just talking to Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii, who had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators.
This is like the archetype of Justin Trudeau. Say the right thing, appeal to someone's feelings. Say the right thing, appeal to somebody's feelings. As long as it sounds good, they will believe it. Basically, as long as it sounds good, they will believe it. It's pretty crazy.